Namaskaram, friends. Welcome to Legal Disha, and this is Advocate Disha KarambarMulgaonkar. So today I will be speaking on the dispute clause. So first of all, I'll tell you what is the dispute. Second thing, I'll tell you about the dispute clause. Third, where will you find the dispute clause and how it is mentioned. Fourth is what are the benefits and who's supposed to understand about the dispute clause. So let us understand first what is the dispute. Dispute is generally disagreement between the parties when they are into a contract. It can be on any topic. It can be on any subject. It can be about a question. It can be about a performance. It can be about the obligation. It can be about timelines or a claim. These are generally the areas of dispute under a contract. Now, what is the dispute clause? So, the dispute where there is a disagreement between the parties and now it has to be decided or it has to be sorted between the parties, then there is a dispute clause where it specifies the process for both the parties to execute or implement that process. That is generally known to be or understood to be as a dispute clause. It can be about settling the dispute, it can be about going before the court, or it can be about going before a arbitral tribunal. It is generally the processes are mentioned in the dispute clause. So now where will you find the dispute clause? You will ask me. The dispute clause is generally mentioned in a contract executed between the parties. Now how it is mentioned? It is not generally specifically mentioned as a dispute clause, but it can also be specified as a governing clause. It can also be specified as a jurisdiction. It can also be mentioned as an arbitral clause. It can be also mentioned as a dispute clause. And there are maybe it can also be mentioned as a remedy or a redressal clause, whichever suits the organization at that particular time to mention it as a redressal or whichever name is given to that dispute. So generally the process where any differences is adjudicated is called a dispute clause. Now, what are the benefits of knowing or being aware of a dispute clause? Generally what happens is the performance of a contract is done by the representative. So if they are aware and there is any sort of differences or disagreement between the parties, then the representative who is under obligation or executing a contract or performing under the contract is immediately taking a next step and intimating to the higher authorities about the same so that the dispute or the disagreement is taken care at the initial stage. So the performance of the contract is either done or resolved before going to any challenges. These are the benefits of being aware. So who should be aware of it? Generally the representatives, as I already told, who are supposed to be under obligation or under performance. So now what is the benefit of being aware by these representatives? The benefit is that there is no delay of any sort and the issue is immediately addressed and sorted. So this is all about a dispute and a dispute clause. So if you like the information which I have shared just now, please subscribe to my channel. Please like it and share it so that you are updated with more such informations. Thank you.